Hello fans and welcome back to another episode of Uprise. We're still back here with Cade Collins and Jason Thorne. Cade Collins and Jason Thorne both equally here. And a big DDT from Jason Thorne bringing down Cade Collins. Jason Thorne with momentum right now, locking up with a headlock. Cade Collins saying no and picking him up and dropping him. Jason Thorne with a rear waist lock, bringing him down with, I think, that Russian leg sweep. A huge clothesline from Cade Collins. Cade Collins showing no respect to Jason Thorne, being the cocky superstar he is. And Jason Thorne looking for something but misses. And Cade Collins with that big drop kick and bringing him down that pullback. Cade throwing him into the rope, setting up for something. That big fan kisser to Jason Thorne and looking for the pin cover. This might be it. And no, Jason Thorne kicking out immediately. That one of those arm lariats from Cade Collins. Cade looking for something. Jason Thorne reversing him, throwing in the turnbuckle and a shoulders to Cade Collins' gut. That's gotta hurt. And looking for that alley-oop bomb from out of the turnbuckle post. Jason Thorne wrenching Cade Collins' arm here. Picking him up, looking for something, and throwing Cade with that big scoop slam and a big knee off the rope again. Jason Thorne locking up. And a big belly to belly from Jason Thorne. And our elbow. Fans, as you can see, this is a good match we got here, but we gotta bring up some stuff we also saw on Sacrifice. We saw that Smash and Soulless are starting a faction. What could this mean for Sacrifice's future with these two big powerhouses running the show? And we also saw, like I said, the Bach ending Brett Haven's career. And the last thing we saw on Sacrifice was Red, White, and Creed becoming the new tag team champions, which we'll see Creed later tonight. And Jason Thorne looking to end it with that big DDT. That might be it for Cade Collins here. And Jason Thorne looking for that huge kick. That might be it. Oh my God, the power of Jason Thorne in 1, 2. No, Cade Collins barely kicking out, but he kicked out and he's still strong enough to keep going. And Jason Thorne popping the hips again with that big German suplex. What I was saying is we're going to see Creed later on tonight taking on the current United States champion. And we saw Creed and A-Fine becoming the new tag team champions in a one-on-one handicap match. And this might be it. Jason Thorne with that big one-handed backbreaker. And Cade. Oh, this might be it for Cade here. Jason Thorne looking for something, and look at the power of Jason Thorne with that huge suplex slam. That might be it. 1, 2, 3. Jason Thorne beat Cade Collins, is still undefeated. What a great match. Hello folks, we have another match coming up right now, and it's Brian Walker, another newcomer here to TXW's Uprise. Brian Walker, not much is known about him, and he's going to be taking on Brian McLeod tonight. And he probably wouldn't be wishing for a match like that, as you see Brian McLeod is undefeated right now here in TXW. And Brian McLeod might walk out the victor here, or Brian Walker might end his undefeated streak. Here comes Brian McLeod new undefeated superstar here in TXW. Has made quite an impact here. And there's something on his shirt. I can't read it. Fireworks getting away, and it says, "Where's Crush?" And who cares? What the hell? What an insult to Crush. We haven't seen Crush in a while due to some issues, but what an insult by Brian McLeod. Crush is probably one of the favorite superstars here in TXW, and I can't believe that he's insulting Crush like this. He's trying to make a statement, and I guess trying to make a big impact by insulting the bigger top names here in this company. And I don't blame him. You need to work your way up no matter how you get there. And he's doing that right now with that shirt. Let's see this one-on-one we have coming up right now. Starting things off, Brian McLeod, Brian Walker, and a big clothesline from Brian McLeod, bringing him down to the mat. And watching Brian McLeod's entrance and with that shirt showing no respect to Crush, and the fans were actually laughing and wondering what the hell was going on by that shirt. And we haven't seen Crush in several months now due to an injury again, and he was just returning from one. Crush is going to be on a hiatus for a long time. We don't know when he's coming back. Back to the match here. Brian McLeod throwing Brian Walker into the turnbuckle and looking for something. A throat thrust, a big elbow, and another throat thrust from Brian McLeod. And Brian McLeod going off the ropes, and that huge boot to Brian Walker. And Brian McLeod, I think, looking to finish this match already. Setting up for something. And that backbreaker takedown from Brian McLeod. And Brian Walker making his first offensive move here in this match. Getting up, looking for a clothesline, and slapping him, showing no respect. And Brian McLeod with that big knee. Brian McLeod missing where he's looking for, and slapping him again from Brian Walker. Now throwing Brian McLeod into the turnbuckle. And what the hell is Brian Walker looking for? And a big European uppercut from the turnbuckle. We've seen here tonight Cash losing his Money in the Bank briefcase to a newcomer, John Pac-Man Jones. We also saw Jason Thorne beating Cade Collins, and Cade Collins no longer undefeated here in TXW, and Jason Thorne still is. And we still have one more match coming up after this match. It is Kevin the Kid, the United States champion, taking on Everett Cree, the new tag team champion, which he just won on Sacrifice last week. And that should be a great match we have coming up. Back to the match now. Brian McLeod going off the ropes again, looking for that big boot we just seen. Brian McLeod being the dominant one in this match right now. Locking up. No. Walker turning around. No. Brian McLeod pushing him off. And look at the power from Brian McLeod with that military press and dropping him from the back. And a big elbow to Brian Walker's chest. And Walker with a... And no. Brian McLeod catching him. Stay tuned for the rest of this match. We're going to take another quick commercial break.